Hi, I'm Casey Meyer.
Oh, hang on, I'll call you back. And I'm TJ Worsencroft from Navigate Risk Advisors. we're here today with Ed Huck from the Ed Huck team, Keller Williams, and I was joking, but being on the phone and communication, I mean, communication has changed so much, right? Either answering the phone, texting, email communication, so on and so forth. I mean, communication has changed. I mean, just on social media, I find that some nights I'll be looking and flipping through social media, and then I'll get into TikTok and,
Right. A year ago, what was TikTok?
Right, exactly. And COVID, obviously, all of us, we don't have cable at the house anymore. We have like Netflix, so on and so forth. So communication has changed I've been such that I don't even want to watch a commercial anymore. I just want to swipe through it very quickly and so on and so forth. So we're challenged with how do we effectively communicate to the community, to our clients, so on and so forth. And share with us a little bit about, how communication has changed in your industry,
right.
And ways in which you guys kind of work through that with families.
Well, again, thanks for the opportunity to chat with you guys. I love it. And you've been doing this for a long time as well as myself. I got licensed in 1992. And we were just joking the other day that, we'd started out with pagers, back in the day. So I go that far back. I remember when we got our first fax machine at the office, it was a big deal, right? So I'm really dating myself. And at the same time, we've learned over that time period that you have to ask the consumer what is their favorite mode of communication. A good quick example of this was we send out to our sellers basically a communication package, a listing status report every other week. And we used to do it all by print. It would go out in the big oversized envelopes. It'd have like 20 pieces of paper in there with everything that's happened to the house and the showing feedback and all that. Well, I went to somebody's house one day and they had like 5 of these things unopened on their countertop. And I'm like, well, this is a waste of time and money because they don't care about this.
Right.
So that was the day that we all decided, okay, well, let's ask them, how do they want to be communicated? How often they want to be communicated with it? Is it via text, phone call, email, voice? Are they okay with voicemails? Which, if it's a couple that's selling a house, which spouse wants to be the point person? Do both people want to be copied and everything or not? So, you can't assume anything anymore. That's for sure. I'm sure you guys had the same.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, determining the best mode of communication. And again, I was joking with my son the other day, and it's like, Dad, I don't listen to your voicemails. So it's generational, and some people like voicemails, some people don't. Emails, unfortunately, we've all received an email that it's been misread, right? It was the way in which we want to communicate something that was read the wrong way, and which that's a form of communication, right?
Yeah.
So making sure that you effectively communicate the way in which the client wants, or to whomever you're working with.
And at the same point, some of the details we're trying to determine during negotiations, we sometimes have to get through to the consumer that we can't do this via text. You've got to call me.
Right.
We cannot, we're negotiating for a $400,000 house. You need to take 2 minutes and pick up the phone because there's way too much detail to this that needs to get figured out via text. And just knowing to the consumer, telling if we know the consumer likes to text, okay, we'll text them. Hey, we need some detailed information. Let's schedule time to call.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you asked the client because I remember by my home I was also trying to plan a wedding.
Wow,
so
it's a lot on your plate.
So my wife was not happy with me trying to be involved with the wedding, so I was like, all right, let me take over the communication with the home. So, but yeah, she trusted me enough that she didn't need to be CC'd or copied and everything. But no, that's awesome. So, and I know working with you guys always do a great job with communicating with me and your clients. So
Well, Ed, thank you for being with us today.
My pleasure.
And hopefully we effectively communicate this out to all of you. Thank you very much.
Risk Advisors.